Fresh air. We are home. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying the Cuba content. I will continue my Cuba series and keep dropping this Cuba content, but we take a little break to come to you with this news. So I am on a travel ban right now. Now, before all the people that don't like me get too excited, I just want to say, I want to be fully transparent from the beginning before you invest your time, because your time is valuable to me, all right? Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. But can I travel legally, officially? Yes, I can go tomorrow and travel. I just got back from Cuba. I'm not legally, officially, on paper, banned, all right? So before you invest your time, I'm going to tell you what I mean by I'm on a travel ban and everything like that. But before all the haters get too excited, let me do them a favor and tell them, no, I'm not officially banned from travel, all right? But let's get on with the video. What's good, man? Thank you guys for all your support and everything. I got more Cuba content coming. I'm doing a live stream about the recap of the Cuba trip later on today. I don't know, maybe I'll post this video tomorrow. But all right, so let's get in. All right, a little windy. Now, so let's just dive straight into this video. Not gonna be a long video. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Real quick, who banned me and why? What's this ban about? Now, I use the word ban because I chose, Ryan, to ban myself from traveling. Not forever, right? Not forever. Here's how long, here's why. So, every year, I make goals for myself. In the beginning of the year, I get sidetracked and then I just kind of forget about it. And when I don't put it out into the world, it's easy to just go back to my old ways. I didn't disappoint anybody. I'm just being myself. This time, I'm putting out to the world one of my goals, so that way you guys can hold me accountable and I could look out into my channel, something that, you know, I take serious, my channel. I could look into it and see that, hey, I put out into the world that this is a goal that I want to reach. So I abandoned myself from traveling until I hit a certain goal. Reason being, traveling is just like my favorite thing to do right now, right? So just like a child, when a child can't get his act right, you take away the things he loves, the Xbox, the candy, put him in his room, right? Until he get his stuff together. So me, Ryan, I told myself, you know what, brother? You can't travel again until you hit a little one of these goals. So for me right now, I put it to where I gotta lose 20 more pounds before I can get on another airplane. I've already, from my highest weight last year until today, I've lost exactly about 47 pounds. So I've done good over the year. However, it's not enough. Coming into this year, I had a goal. I'll give you guys an update. I've been fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting. I've been doing all of that. But on my trip to Cuba, I expected and I knew that I would most likely have a cheat day or so, right? So me, I'll tell you guys briefly. Fasting, I'm supposed to be drinking a lot of water. People say that, but I never really knew why. So, you know, I got sick because I was super dehydrated. I ended up in the hospital. I'm cool, everything cool, but it was because it was due to the fasting. So my body got used to not eating and stuff like that, but I don't know, I don't be drinking. I don't be drinking a lot of water. Sometimes when I'm at work, I drink a lot of water because it's free water they give us for working there. But sometimes I just be at home, I'll be doing my thing, I just forget to drink water. So anyways, I ended up in the hospital recently, and it just threw me off, right? So my body, I had to like start eating and stuff like that, or I felt I had to, and start, you know, getting myself back right, drinking a lot of fluids and everything. So I kind of messed up on my fasting. So I kind of went against my fasting. I didn't like gain a bunch of weight and all that. No, I didn't crash out. And I didn't even want to eat. I wasn't even hungry, but my stomach was just torn up, you know, because like I said, I got messed up. So, you know, I went to the hospital, ran all the tests, everything cool, I'm good. They checked my blood, they checked my urine, they did all of that. I'm good, everything good. I just had a minor issue that I knocked out. But it came from dehydration. Right? So basically, I'm saying all that, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm saying all that to say this. I fell off. So normally, let's say it was 2 years ago, I would have just went back to eating what I was used to eating and crashing out and traveling and doing my thing. But I say, you know what? To assure that I don't crash out and fall off and just start eating anything and going to DR and wilding and drinking and all of that, I said, nah, I'm gonna put myself on a travel ban, since it's my favorite thing to do in the world right now in life is to travel. So I banned myself from traveling until I lose an additional 20 pounds. That'll keep me going because I'm ready for that next trip already. So I gotta lose 20, which is not a lot, but when you've already lost 47 pounds, another 20, it is a lot. So that's what the ban is about, to get me back, to keep me on path, basically. Because, you know, I got knocked off a little bit, you know, I got sick or whatever, and you know, okay, I'm back outside. I'm about to start jogging after I knock this video out. So I'm back on it. All right, so 20 pounds later, we're gonna book a trip and we out. All right, how long will it take to lose another 20? I don't know, maybe a month, maybe 3 weeks, I don't know. We'll see. But so I do that also to motivate you guys, man. If you guys, it's almost February. If you guys are falling off on your goals, I hope this video motivates you. Let's keep pushing forward. Take away something I really love until I hit another goal, all right? And, you know, if I show you my before after pictures, it's really good. Like, it's progression there, all right? So no travel until I hit that goal. Another thing we're gonna get into real quick before I go, quick video. Another thing, I leave the Cuba and come back and I see a lot of weird stuff going on within the community of people that travel and Ray, whatever you want to call it, right? I'll just say this really quick, man. The reason I came in and try to keep peace and positivity and just, you know, always pushing, just be a stand-up dude, be a gentleman, take care of yourself, be a man of your word, be an honorable guy. And if you watch my live streams, we really don't typically do drama. Some people may call it boring. And I'm pretty sure we'd rather be boring than be on a lot of the weirdo stuff I've been seeing going on. Right? So we're just trying to keep everything clean, man. And my goal within travel, as being a travel content creator, is to give you guys information and show you guys these other travel destinations through my personal lens. That's it. Because as me, a traveler myself, when I look up a country that I'm about to go to, what do I want to see? I just want to see how it looks. One, and then I want information. What am I supposed to do? Like, what's the rules? And that's what I want to give. You know, on my beginning of my Cuba videos, the first thing I wanted to put out was, hey, you know, you're traveling for support of the Cuban people. You can't just travel for tourism. Here's the e-visa. This is how much I paid for my e-visa. You know, there's another form you're gonna need to fill out. I say, reach out to me, cause like, that's giving y'all information. That's what we are here for as travel content creators. You wanna share information, and then you also want to share your trips through your lens, and you want to entertain your audience. Some people may find you entertaining, some people may not find you entertaining. But at the end of the day, did you learn something? Did you get some information that you possibly didn't know? But people are gonna watch you for different reasons. Some people might just like your personality. Some people might say, oh, you know, he be dropping the gems, he be telling us Maybe he tells us the exchange rate, or he tells us where to go, or he shares his Airbnb links. And so there's so many different reasons why someone could be watching you. But my goal is that you, even if you just catch a positive vibe off of me and say, okay, he's a positive guy, I'll take it. I'll take the W. So anyways, I hope this motivates somebody. That's the travel ban. I banned it myself until I lose 20 pounds. And then we are back. My next trip, probably gonna likely be Cuba again, because I just feel like, you ever left a country, you feel like you had some unfinished business, you know, because I didn't book a long trip, because I was a little nervous, because I was like, man, I'm scared, you know, what if my stomach really don't agree with the food? So I got to test the water a little bit. Now I can go back because I know how to move more. I know how to get what I need to get for cheap transportation. I know how to get cheap transportation. I know next time where I need to stay. So I learned a lot from the first trip, and now I know I could stay a little longer, or I could just do another short trip. I know the flight's an hour. On the way home, we was in the air for 40 minutes. So I know all of these things now. So when I go back, I'm gonna do it even better. And I know what content I didn't get. So I know when I go back, I'll go get that content for you guys. And I know it's not super expensive. The most expensive thing is the flight. And for me, it's not that expensive because I'm not coming from all the way up the road in the US. I'm at the bottom. So shoop, I'm right there. Anyways, man, it's your boy, Vacation Time with Ryan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this video is really to motivate, man. So I hope I motivated you guys. And if you guys want to lock in anything to do with a trip, I don't have my next trip planned yet. So if something sounds good enough of an idea, put it in the comments or shoot me a message and maybe we can set that up. You know, I do have some brothers that invited me to different countries. I'm not sure about yet. So I'm still kind of like a free agent, and I'm thinking about just going to Cuba, doing another trip, maybe even Santiago or a different city, just trying to look what y'all haven't seen or what y'all don't see much of in Cuba. But the first trip, I had to get that off my body, all right? This is your boy, Vacation Time with Ryan. I hope you're enjoying my Cuba series and my Cuba content. Stay tuned for that. I hope you just enjoyed my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have suggestions, if you think, oh, I could do this better or that better, tell me. It's cool, man. As long as it's coming from a place of love, I'm good. But the people who be throwing shots and being haters and all that, I'm just going to ignore that. 2026, we're going to stay positive, all right? So get in that gym, accomplish them goals, stay on top of your finance, learn a new skill, do whatever. Let's just be positive and just keep pushing forward and pushing each other. That's what life is about. We got to keep elevating. All right, we out. Peace.